Hey guys, it's Gabe here. Just wanted to jump online and give you a quick update on some things that I'm currently working on and going through. It has been a while since I've had a Have a Seat episode, so wanted to just touch base with everyone and let you know some things that are currently going on. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I recently took a trip to Colorado just for a short little vacation. If I'm doing this right, I'll be posting some pictures right about now. All right, sounds pretty good. But while I was there traveling, for those of you unaware, I don't really travel with my everyday chair if I do have to go on a flight or take a plane ride anywhere, just because there is such a high chance that the wheelchair could get damaged. When I've been flying before, I have come across my fair share of problems when I do travel with my wheelchair. Most of the time when I do travel, there is a pretty good probability that something will break. So to sort of keep my chair functioning as much as I can, I do travel with my power soccer chair. Just the way that it's built, it's a lot more sturdy and a lot more efficient when I travel. It is a little bit lighter and easier to transport, so that's the one that I use. Plus, that way, if it does break, I do have my everyday chair that I can still count on when I get back home. So when I did fly this past trip, when I did go to Denver, it made it through on the flight there. There wasn't really any issues with it. But unfortunately, when I did come back to Phoenix, the chair did get some damage during the transport from the plane. When we got to baggage claim, we were notified that during the transport, at some point, the brakes on the back of my chair, the levers to disengage and engage the brakes, were bent. From the way it looks, it appears that they didn't know how to properly engage and disengage the motors, so they saw the levers there in the back and thought that they needed to pull the levers straight out instead of up and down, and so now instead of a 90-degree angle, the levers are now kind of bent more at a 45-degree angle. And unfortunately, since those levers are connected directly to the motors themselves, there's a good chance that they probably will wear and ultimately ruin the motors. So I have since filed a claim with the airlines to get them fixed. They have gone through and filed the necessary paperwork. I just took it into the repair place this week, and they're going to take a look at it. Hopefully we can get that fixed. But for those of you who do not travel with people with disabilities very often, this is a really big issue when we do fly. It's one of the first things that I always worry about as a wheelchair user when I do fly on the plane. It just seems to happen more and more frequently nowadays. I've seen a couple stories already this year of people's wheelchairs getting damaged, and it's unfortunate. I think they're just not being treated the way we need to. For those of you who aren't involved with the disabled community, these chairs are instruments of independence, and they're extensions of our arms and our legs. And when they do break, it's a really big inconvenience, and I think it kind of sounds like it's an understatement, but it's very true. Without these chairs, I wouldn't be able to get to work. I wouldn't be able to go around. I wouldn't be able to move. I'd be confined or stuck to a chair or a bed until they're fixed. And so it's really important that these chairs work for as long as they can. And when these chairs are damaged, it's a really big issue for us. And I just think something needs to change to make air travel a lot more efficient and safe for wheelchair users, not just in the way we transfer onto planes, but when we do have our chairs and we need them transported safely, we need to know that there's a good chance that it's going to get there okay, and not have to worry every single time that you get on an airplane that something can happen and break. So it's one of the things that I'm currently going through right now. Hopefully something changes in the near future and they become a little bit more involved and better at taking care of these wheelchairs when we do fly. I'll be sure to keep you posted as far as what happens with the repairs, how long it takes to get them done, and if I can get it repaired. But yeah, it's just one of the many things that you come across as a person with a disability. It's unfortunate. I think more attention needs to be given to that issue, and hopefully it leads to some change in the near future. But just wanted to give you a quick update on that and let you know what's been going on. For those of you who aren't aware, I did also start a new series on the channel called Quick Quadversations. Thanks to everyone who's already been watching those previous episodes that I've had. Shout out to Diana, who was the guest on my last episode. It's turned out really well. If you haven't already watched it, definitely check it out. I'll put links in the description or somewhere up here on the video where you can watch all my previous episodes and let me know what you think. Again, this is Gabe Trujillo on a quick and easy episode of Have a Seat. But I'll talk to you guys later.